Taking some of my zucchini and squash out of my Ziploc bags that I placed in the freezer. So I'm going to allow these to thaw some, and then I will cut up an onion, add some spices, and these are our veggies for today with our chicken. This is half of one medium onion that I've just sliced up. I'm going to keep it like this because they'll kind of fall apart, once we add to the skillet. My vegetables are beginning to thaw some, and I will pat these dry as much as I can before I add some olive oil to my skillet, and we're just going to simply add seasonings of choice. Okay, I'm going to start to add some seasonings to my chicken. First, I'm going to drizzle with some olive oil. And I've patted these dry the best I could. And I think I'm going to place these in the oven and cook them at a very high temperature. All right, and I am going to start with my Uncle Dave's seasoning. That glove was bothering me, so I took that off. That had to go. And of course, I'm going to add my dynamic duo, the onion powder and garlic powder. Trying to use one hand here. I think this will work. Layla's over here just looking at me. Just got back from picking her up from the groomer. She looks so cute. I need to get dinner underway before I have to go to the gym. All right, and this is so easy. Let me grab this with my clean hand. I love some seasoning. You're gonna learn that if you continue to watch my channel. We love it. All right, let me grab the onion powder. I'm just getting this on both sides, if you can see here. Just massaging it in. And make sure your chicken is clean. This is thoroughly cleaned before I went in and seasoned. My vegetables are almost thawed here. And you know what? A friend of mine likes to eat hers frozen, and she'll just eat them like chips, like they're with the crunch. I can't get down with that. I don't know. But that may be pretty good. All right, and here's the garlic powder. Just want these very, very seasoned. And my black pepper. And what else do I want to add? I think I'm going to add some of my adobo seasoning as well. Just a little. I like these flavors combined. It's really, really good. All right. Massage these in again, and then I'll be washing my hands once again. That's just part of it. Sometimes I'll place this in a freezer bag, and I'll add all of my seasonings that way, and then just allow it, just shake it, and allow it to marinate. That's probably the best option, in my opinion. It's the cleaner option too, where you don't have to wash your hands like every 5 minutes. But this will work today. That's okay. Sometimes those gloves just make it awkward. All right, and I'm going to add a little bit more adobo here. This is going to be so good. We're trying to eat a lot healthier and not frying foods. And if I do, I saute it, with the oil, with olive oil. But this time I think I'm just going to place these babies in the oven. Make it quick and an easy cleanup. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. I think this is pretty good. This is good. I'm going to allow this to marinate in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes while I go ahead and prep my vegetables. So here are my chicken thighs. These are skin on and bone in thighs. So these are going to be so good, guys. So I am going to allow these to marinate for about 30 to 45 minutes, and I'm going to turn my oven on to 400 degrees. I have two sweet potatoes here that I will probably place in the oven and bake. These take about an hour to fully cook, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to place these in the oven or the microwave. But I'm still waiting on my vegetables to completely thaw so I can pat these dry. Onions already cut, but in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and place my chicken in the oven. I have my oven preheated at 400 degrees. This is the chicken here. I've just placed it on aluminum foil. All about easy cleanup. And I'm gonna let these cook in the oven for about 30 minutes and then I'll check them. All right, guys, here is my chicken. Doesn't this look amazing? Oh, it smells heavenly too. It really, really does. This is so quick. I love quick meals. I have my skillet heated here and I am going to now add in my onions. Get these started a little earlier. And then I will add in my vegetables here. I didn't want to add too much of the oil because I really want kind of a golden brown if I can. Now surprisingly, even though these were frozen and they're a little wet, they still cook beautifully. And these are on medium high, so I'm going to allow these to cook for a little bit, and then we'll be back. And I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm not going to add a whole lot to my veggies. I like to really enjoy the taste of them. I will add a little bit of pepper, and we'll add a pinch of salt. Just a little. These smell so good. I love zucchini and squash together. And of course my onions. Can't leave that out. You can see that they're brown here. So we don't want them to burn, so I'm going to just remove them from the heat.